everybody, happy Friday night, happy Scarytober. How's it going? Welcome to a game I am extremely excited for. Alan Wake 2 just came out today. First thing I did when I got up after getting breakfast ready for everybody was going and downloading it. I was a little worried because it kept telling me, oh, it's like 99 hours or like 20 hours or something for it's an 80 gigabyte game. It seemed to have been a problem with the internet, though. We got it all fixed, luckily, and I'm very, very excited to get to play it. We did the first Alan Wake, the Alan Wake remaster, at the beginning of Scarytober this year, and several years ago, I uploaded my playthrough of Control to the YouTube channel, so go check that out. I don't know how much I want to get into, when we left off on the remaster. Okay, Alan had rescued his wife, Alice. He was gone. He was somewhere. We don't know where. I guess I don't want to get too much into what we haven't covered in that stuff. Go check out the YouTube channel playthrough of the original Alan Wake to end Control, especially the AWE DLC, to see where everything is. But as things come up, I'll fill them in. Let's just hold on. I just want to double check the brightness here. Okay, that should be fine. And I think I've got all of the other settings figured out and ready to go. Oh, also, before we jump into it, hey everybody, we are 8 days away from Extra Life 2023. That's going to be our 24-hour charity stream raising money for Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. It's going to be on Saturday, November 4th, starting at noon Central Time. We're going to be playing 24 hours of The Long Dark, a survival game that I've played before, but this is going to be a fresh new playthrough. There's been a bunch of updates and stuff, although unfortunately they haven't released episode 5. So we don't get the new episode, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. Anyone who donates $10, everyone who donates $10, and for every $10 donation, you get an entry into the prize pool. Every 2 hours, we're going to be doing a prize drawing for giveaways. We're going to have physical prizes based on the survival aspects of the game, like a solar lantern, survival kit, a nifty, multi-tool camping hatchet shovel combo thing. There'll be a headlamp. There's also going to be gift card giveaways for Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Amazon, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you come check it out Saturday, November 4th, noon Central. Close the door behind you, Jack. All right. So let's jump in and see where we are 13 years after the story of Alan Wake and a couple years after the story of Control AWE. Yeah, we're going to go normal. I have not had time to test out the audio too much, so please let me know if I need to make any changes. I think I've got the visuals dialed in, so. And yes, I did dress up for the game.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Hey, Reggie, how's it going? Yes, I did kind of dress. I realized my face looks like the main character for one of them, so
monsters.
Let's try and dress the part.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Shoot.
This story is a monster.
Shoot. Hold on. Sorry, I just realized one thing. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I realized I didn't quite have the visual settings on the stream side of things quite right. So let's jump in. When overwhelmed by the enemy, look for a safe haven. Its healing light prevents the enemy from reaching you.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I'm so excited! So excited.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the deer hanging on the...
wear many faces.
I thought it was going to be the deer hanging on the cabin wall. Oh, that's a hairy ass butt. So there is a nudity sensor setting in the game. Can we? Oh, nope. His hand is mercifully in place, but oof. Okay, so we're this dude, I guess, and we just crawled out of the lake, butt ass naked. Not the kind of horrifying I was expecting, but, well, but, there's a but. There's a horrifying but, so it is somewhat horrifying.
Please, can you hear me?
Hello?
Come on in. We should go.
Hello? Hey,
Where'd he gone?
I'm naked and afraid like that show. Can you help me? No? Jerks. This has got to hurt your feet. Oh, the plants are probably itchy. Extra itchy because, you know, being naked. Whoa! Fuck! Damn, was that a deer? God damn it! Holy shit! Okay. Oh, that was Alan. Or maybe Mr. Scratch. That's a big gnarly tree. Oh, I hate that, like, I hate that he's naked. Two, I hate that he's so shiny and naked. Oh, I don't need the butt jiggling by my face. Oh, holy. Oh, what? Huh? Okay. Maybe the jiggly butt's not the most terrifying thing right now. Oh, and it's raining. Naked and afraid in nature, and it's raining. Again, I haven't had a ton of time to test the audio out, so please let me know if I need to change or adjust it. I'm just glad the camera's not always moving around the way it was before in the first game, in the remaster. Hello, what do we got? That seems nice. Can we get over there? Oh, they don't look friendly. They don't look friendly. Okay, go. Ow. Oh, nope, they don't look friendly either. Okay. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, God, that was so fast. I didn't even have a chance there. Oh.
Where's the rest of the stuff?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh. It's a hint of a penis. You should be more afraid, but it's just like, wow, they took the time to make sure you could kind of see his dick. Alright, cults are new. Cauldron Lake, I presume. Which would make sense since... Holy fuck. Alan Wake 2!
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little
Sean
longer than
Ashmore.
I thought. I'm sorry
say
I've
Sean
been gone
Ashmore?
so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers.
Night Springs.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Holy shit, that's literally Sam Lake's face.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
What? Okay, leaning into the Twin Peaksiness of it all right away, I see with the coffee.
That another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
I feel like we should have our lights on. Already, like, starting this game and starting Alan Wake 1, much spookier, much more intense start. Also, I should say,
A deputy
Alan...
was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Hold on.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Get eaten by a... Holy fuck. Okay, they're going with the control method of chapter names. So, I should say, Alan Wake is not the only protagonist of this game. There's actually two main characters, Alan Wake and this woman, Saga something. What was her first name? I don't remember. And we get to switch back and forth between them. I don't know much more than that because I've tried to avoid everything about this game that I can possibly. I do want to say that guy, I think they said his name was
worth memorizing before we get
Alex or
swallowed
Casey.
up by the trees.
That's the name of the main character in Alan Wake's previous crime
I should take
novels.
a look at that map.
Like the Alex Casey. Like he was the hard-boiled detective. Okay, it was clearly a reference to Remedy's older Max Payne games, and Sam Lake not only did the facial capture for Max Payne in those games, but he provided the voice as well. And in Alan Wake 1, there's a manuscript you can find where it's a page from a Alex Casey book. He narrates that. It's the only thing he narrates in that game. This is definitely the same. Like, it's his voice. It's still Sam Lake's face. That's exactly what he looks like in real life. It's weird that there's a character that's in the real world that has the same name as a character that Alan Wake wrote about, and we already know how Alan could affect the world with his writing, so. Nightmare territory. Okay, so we have a map now.
I think I hear someone.
Oh.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hold on. I had a map. Okay, here we go. So, Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. We're here. And what do we got? Oh, what are these? What are these? Witchfinder's Station? Witch's Hut? Witch's Ladle? Oh. I mean, there was not really references to a witch in the previous game in the stories about Cauldron Lake, but there was Barbara Jagger / Baba Yaga and all of her shit. I don't think that counts as a witch, and also that was the dark entity or whatever. I don't know. Okay, let's stop. Let's not theory craft too much yet. Go find these deputies. I'm really hoping it's the two bumbling idiot ones that we kept hearing on the radio in the last game.
Hey, over here.
Right over here. Hold on. Baba Yaga. Does she count as a witch? Okay.
Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. And
I just remember because we were as the game was going on, it was okay, Barbara Jagger, and then realizing she was taken over, and there were characters. Tor and Odin kept saying Baba Yaga and tying that to Barbara Jagger, and then the cabin in the middle of the lake that existed but didn't exist was called, what was it called? It was called Bird Leg Cabin or Bird Leg Island or something like that. And then putting that together, oh yes, she has that fucking her Baba Yaga in the stories has a cabin that runs on chicken legs. So is there wait a minute, there was a, what was it? Which is ladle. Does she use a ladle? It could be a different thing. I mean, I'm sure it's still the dark entity or whatever. Because Alan, at the end of Alan Wake, he trapped the dark entity in the dark place. Quote unquote dark place. It's not actually dark, it's just some other place that leaks into Cauldron Lake, and that's where all the creatives who are near Cauldron Lake get their power from. It's not inherently evil, but there's this other thing that's also there that's kind of twisting everything and making it evil. But there could be something else.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Anderson.
Seems you
okay.
already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Alex Casey. Yep.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up.
It is.
Central agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
It is the bumbling deputies.
Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh, I feel like I'm watching me text somebody who's talking to somebody else about talking to them. Let's see. I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I'm aware. I'm aware of where organs should be, usually.
Were
Most
there
of the
any
time.
witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store,
the area?
campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting.
What does that say on the sign?
They got it, Thornton.
Hold on. So, when you say area, did they fence off the whole lake? Also, what does this say? No, I wanted to see it. Oh, god damn it, I wanted to see that sign. It said, order, by order of something.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Thornton, they can still hear you.
Okay, should I turn on...
You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga, 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
It is, it's the FBC. Okay. By order of the FBC. So that already we got a control reference, the Federal Bureau of Control. I was going to say, we had a couple people talking there. There is an option to turn on, in the subtitles, the name of the person who's talking. If that's helpful, please let me know. We can kind of try and go by context, but there's too many people talking at once. So, oh, goddamn, look at this. It's pretty. Wait, what? Oh, I have my menu. Okay. Did I... Seems like you want to say something. Like, why are you standing there? Oh, did I somehow break the game already? Because it, like, he's standing here looking out. I feel like there should be something that I can do or trigger. Hold on. Tutorials on? They are. All right. Hold on. Yo.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay, yeah, that didn't happen before. Okay. You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Ooh, hello.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Is a field office?
The facts are on the board.
It's cozy as hell. Alright, goals. Get to the crime scene and meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All right, let's... The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use R to move around. Use L and R to zoom. And L to... Okay. Now free to blah, blah, blah. So, Cauldron Lake Murders. The Cauldron Lake Murders. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding connections will help our search for the killer. Murder method. Slight differences in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Okay. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. So that's when the first Alan Wake game took place. No other commonalities. Let's see if we recognize any of these. Ted Lane. Dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. The victim was reported missing in 2010. Discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis. Teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. So maybe she crawled out of the lake? Or she disappeared and... I don't know. And Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Is that who, like, we just were? Is that who we're investigating now? And then... Oh, I feel like I'm in an episode of, like, fucking... What's that show that, Reggie, you and, Sarah and Rainbow were all obsessed with watching for a while? What is that? I feel like I'm in that. Hi, what? Hey, look at me. What? Focus.
Got its name, but like it's all pixelated.
Undertale?
No. It's kind of like that, except you can plant. I know it's not. I think it's
Animal Crossing?
No.
Story of Seasons? I don't know, buddy, but all of your games are upstairs, so go on. I'm playing a scary game. You can't be down here. Hey. I love you. Go ask Willow. She might know. Go on. Criminal Minds. Thank you. Go on, buddy. You're fine. He's not dressed up as anything. He has Sonic pajamas. Yeah, it's just pajamas. Talk to someone. Oh, so we can find something else out for this. Okay. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art? Apart from going missing in 2010, victims have nothing apparent in common. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. And chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Okay. Interesting. Cases. What is that? That's nothing. Alright, so that's our... where we do our investigating. Oh, this reminds me of that Don't Nod game. I can't... mirror something. Where we had the Mine Palace.
I see you're
Oh,
already
shit.
hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
Visiting
We're
the
just
Mine
getting
Place does
started.
not pause the
Let's
game.
head down the hill to the crime scene.
So be mindful of nearby threats. Oh, great. So going there.
Fucking nature.
Hell yeah,
Gives
fucking
me a
nature.
headache. There's too much sky.
I mean, I'm fine with the sky. It's all the plants and the dirt and the humidity and moisture and all the things in the plants and the dirt. I don't have a problem with the sky. It's actually cleared. I thought it was getting late, but it's like midday here, huh? That's a very blue sky.
Hey, Casey. You
He
putting me in
loves
charge.
those jammies, yeah.
Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that
where'd he
have
go?
the rest of us
Oh.
baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Okay, hold on. Let's look at our map. Okay, so the body's down here. We've got to go blah, 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 and down that way. What's up here, though? Something. Bright Falls record. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday. Wait, Sunday, but it was disrupted on Saturday? Disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. I don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again. Should you feel safe in the forest to begin with? A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay at our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us. Representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. What is it? Do we get a date? What date is this? So 1899, but it doesn't say what issue this is, which is annoying. So is this recent or is this old? Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, has been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid she would never see her best friend again. Oh, wait, this is gonna have a happy ending, right? When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears, she said. I must have asked, am I dreaming, at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. But with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know. And so it felt real good to give some good news, even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape. The fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Jack? Stop coming down here. Close the door. You can't come down here. It's a scary game. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? No, I haven't. Probably not. God damn you, game, for calling me out. But for all you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Is this that Nordic hiking or Nordic walking thing we found in the first game? Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Wow, I cannot read or speak. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. Okay, this has got to be an old article then. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. That was kind of... I mean, the missing dog and the chaos thing was interesting, but the rest of that was kind of pointless. Oop. Okay, I found my dodge button. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Fuck you, sign. You're not the boss of me. I'll do what I want.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
Are they? Oh. That they are. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Okay. Cool, I guess. God, this forest looks haunted as fuck, though. Like, I know we spent a lot of time in the woods in the first game, but the trees did not look like this. Okay, not going that way. Where are we? Oh, there's something over here. I know, game. What does that say? Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. Welcome? Farewell? Farewell.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
What's up here? This is not the way we came, right? Oh, this just circles all the way back up. Oh. Nope. Okay, not going that way. Ooh. Mysterious things hanging from the trees. Not spooky in and of themselves, but the fact that there's things hanging from the trees is kind of Blair Witchy. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. That's another Baba Yaga thing, right? Like she had a walking cabin, but she like flew around in a big like mortar and pestle or something, right? Also, I don't hear or see any falls. Oh. Never mind, they're right there. I found them.
Is that a
Oh. Hello.
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Alex
Casey
Casey.
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Okay, so they referenced it. They brought up that it's like a coincidence that he has the same name. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. And what is this? Manuscript fragments. Okay. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the Mine Palace. Hell yeah. Pistols! Oh. Okay, well, we don't have nearly enough. Cases. Okay, now I can do cases. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Clues.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Found a strange lunchbox. Who left this here? I should keep an eye out for others. So is this what we're finding instead of thermoses? Bright Falls area, Cauldron Lake. Well, I mean, we found this one, yeah, by Cauldron Lake, so... Ah, okay. Writer of the note is leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? Why would I think they're for me? That's kind of a leap. Even for the FBI. Oh, hey, there you are, buddy.
Get lost, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting
Bane,
back
right?
to nature is your thing.
Okay, that's where I was.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I do like that we have a map now, so I'm not just like stumbling around in the woods in the dark.
Try explaining it one more time. How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I wanted to go the other way, but like we can definitely hear someone over here, so. General store.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Yeah, once I look around, you can show me. How long has this place not been in operation? Ooh, flashlight. Yes, please. But already this feels so different than the first Alan Wake. You and I. Okay, what do we got here? Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw a movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found. Some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. But it doesn't sound like culty. It seems like a paranoid local, maybe? But it doesn't look like anyone's lived here in a long time. Or been here, I should say. Deerfest!
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, not going through there. Oh, what's this? Oops, I think I picked something up there and moved it. Collect. What did I get? What was that? found something. What was it? Oh, it just keeps showing the lunchbox. Have something to do with that, then? Oh, not what I meant to do. What did I pick up? Oh, was it maybe a hint about where the lunchbox was? Weird that I can't, like, look at it, whatever it is. Somebody, okay, so somebody was here, camping or living, sleeping at least. Oh, can I?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers.
It looks like a picture, right?
Shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body,
Yeah.
shall
Casey,
we?
don't fuck with the locals. Okay, so we're... Probably get down there. I definitely want to get down there. I want to check out that witch's hut. But I suppose I should do my job. Holy fuck.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Didn't
Does this
feel
fit
like
the MO
covering
of
him
the
up with
previous
something?
murders?
No? Okay.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can find it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. Up allows Saga to see active clues. Key image can be selected, placed on the caseboard. Okay, but we got to get out of the...
Another
new
body
case.
turns
Okay.
up just as we arrive in town.
Oh, so we
Coincidence?
came here for other murders, but now there's a new one. Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Objectives are viewable in the caseboard in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. Okay, so our new question is consistent with previous murders.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
I mean, if they wanted the heart, it doesn't make any sense to leave it right there, right? There's not... Okay, good. There's nothing to examine there. Okay. Whew. A little worried there. Consistent with previous murders. So there was notes about the other things being like tied or evidence of like tying them down. Bruising indicates victim was alive and restrained, matches other cases. Heart found near victim's body. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Is murder interrupted? I mean, it was. We did kind of see that. and major chest trauma. That, you know, if you put a gun to my head, I could not tell you that that's an image of a stabbed chest. I don't know what I would say it is, but it probably would be really far off from stabbed chest wound.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. You can check updated goals by pressing triangle. So learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave to collect new clues. I mean, there's nothing else we can look at, right? We don't have any other clues. The victim. Talk to someone. Killers. Find evidence.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Well, this was spot 1,
Large
right?
amount of blood on the table.
Oop.
The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
I mean, we know that those other campers were here too. 2 and 3. And
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
like, who? Like, why would you? So if they knocked the tripod over, either there was no camera on the tripod, or they removed the camera from the tripod and left the tripod. Why wouldn't you just pick up the tripod?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Well, I mean, that screams local, but okay. And then you identified the victim.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Wait, like Nightingale, like the crazy drunk FBI agent that was hunting Alan Wake in the first game? What the fuck? Okay. That's who we were playing as? I thought he was dead. He got fucking wrecked in the police station by the Dark Presence when we were making our escape. Literally 13 years ago. And he was not this fat and naked and hairy. I mean, I guess he could have been this hairy. I only saw him in like his FBI clothes. I didn't, you know, obviously I didn't see him naked. So he could have been that hairy, but he definitely was not that fat and naked and bald. So did he get taken and then somehow get out? That's why he crawled out of the lake?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So he wasn't, yeah, so okay, that confirms, wasn't working for the FBI when he showed up in Bright Falls in 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Besides Deerfest 2010.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
I don't think he fell off the map. I think he just...
No
the map
happy
moved to
ending.
here. Alright, that's a bunch of new
I think
clues,
that's
so...
everything.
Oops.
Need to think about it.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display?
I mean, no, he was definitely killed here. We saw it, but... Okay, the killers. Find evidence. So, what is killers? Multiple sets of footprints. There we go. And one other thing, heavy blood splatter.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
I mean, again, we saw at least like 3 or 4 people. Or shadow things, whatever. Alright, and then the victim. Thornton gave us the first clue. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been? AC.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Yeah, I'll say. He was drinking and shooting at random people and hunting an author for supposedly threatening his death or something. Wait a minute. Spontaneous or premeditated? Cooler and beer. I mean, that seems like they were hanging out. And tripod.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I really like... Victim came from...
Profiling.
Oh.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
Oh shit, we're
Use
actually
whatever
gonna
you know about them to guide
Criminal
my
Minds
intuition
this.
to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay. I mean, I think at the end of the first game, like, Nightingale got taken, I think, in the beginning of chapter... or episode 4 or 5. Not the last one, but the one before that. And then, like, we saw him at the very, very end of the game. Like, there was it was showing the parade, and, like, he was inside a storefront or something like that. But, like, he was clearly fucked up or something, possessed.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Oh, I mean... It's still a compliment, right? Okay, let's profile. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Nightingale. So, missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Oh, that's very
a
cool.
lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Oh, are they saying...
Robert Nightingale came
is
from
the
the
he
lake
Alan there?
before his murder.
Okay.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
Wait, like the clicker?
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I don't know, because we're just... Like, this whole section is called profiling. So we're getting into the mind of a victim or something, and, like, taking what we know about them and coming up with things. But yeah, you're right. She is hearing, like, their thoughts and things like that. Also, if that's actually what's going on, like, if that's Nightingale, I don't know if it's the same voice or not, but or voice actor, I should say. He said he's there. You're not allowed to leave or enter until he says so. If Alan's trapped there and he's actually controlling everything with the story still that he's trying to write, like, that might explain why, like, you don't leave until he says it's okay. Because Nightingale was obsessed with Alan Wake, so. Alright, and there's something new on the board. Oop. Victim came from... Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. So, okay, so we somehow, based on what we've discovered so far, and then, like, her weird psychic vision hearing thing, she knows he crawled out of the lake.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
It's not a lake, it's an ocean.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I suppose it could be, Zane, who's saying what's allowed and what's not. Check the lake shore. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. Okay, so we're going to the lake. I want to check out the ladle and whatever this is, and the witch's cabin, too. Casey? Where'd you go?
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
That's a glasses half full kind of outlook. Okay, okay, perfect. This leads up to the witch's cabin. We gotta check out the witch's cabin, right?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, shit.
I'll wait here.
Is this it? Yep. The witch's hut. The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Shit, that's fucking lyrics from the Old Gods of Asgard song. The Poet and the Muse. Say her spirit may still... you know what? I'm not gonna even fucking try and sing it. Fuck it. Not doing that. I don't wanna ruin it with my shitty singing. Let's just have fun. Ooh, it's very dark. Boat ore. A skull of some kind. Kettle. A cauldron. And deer skull. And rope. Just mirrored. Do these look like footprints? Kind of. Maybe. What are they coming from?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Where? This goes back towards the general store. This goes up that way, so I want to check out this. Right down to the lake, huh? Something over here. Hello. Camping do's and don'ts. Batteries. Is that batteries? Batteries. Oop. Ow. Ew. Ew. All wet now. Gross.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Okay. So we went over here. We know what's up there. We know what's over there. Let's check out what's over here, shall we?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
I want to walk around.
Can you be less threatening,
You know where to find me.
dude? Please? Like, there's no reason for it. Hello? Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and to get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that! Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Gonna go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic! So this sounds like it's written by a dude, but it doesn't look like it's written by a dude, right? Like, what guy writes their B's and their L's? Like, that's a cursive. You're mixing in cursive letters with just longhand. And everything's super curly. Like, the sucks and the Sunday and the Monday and the Friday look right, but... And I guess also the parents? Did he misspell parents, but then not misspell it, and then P-A-R-E... No, he went into the N, like it was cursive, but then crossed it out and wrote it out without it. This is weird. This is just weird. Oh, what do we got? Trauma pad,
Casey.
adhesive bandage.
What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Christ. Triangle.
A lunchbox again.
Wait, what? Oh.
Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. The fuck? Who's writing these? And then more fragments. Okay, there's two. I suppose we better get back and go check out the lake.
Welcome back, Anderson.
You seem like you put me in charge. You seem really dickish about all this. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Oh,
Be
am
right
I?
back.
Got it.
Is this not where we're supposed to go? Witchfinder Station. Holy shit. Oh, we're not going this way. Oh, maybe. I'm gonna end up breaking something here. Alright, probably better to get back down here and where we're supposed to be, because I feel like I'm running into a lot of invisible walls. Got a light. Okay. Is this flooded, or is this just part of the lake? Witch's ladle. Ooh.
Did you get lost, Anderson? I didn't know trees got that big.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
That's Barbara Jagger. Like, we literally, like, Thomas Zane cut out her heart, but she kept living because she was fucking a monster. And then we stuck our hand, Alan in the first game stuck his hand into where her heart should be in her chest and used the clicker to I thought destroy her, but presumably send her back to wherever. But that looks exactly like her. She's just missing the weird fishnet thing that women wear at funerals, or they used to wear. What's it called? It's the fishnet thing. It's a fish face net. A face fishnet. I don't know. Witch's ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Wait. It being, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Okay. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers, if she was not a witch before she was one now. Killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. So this is equal parts Barbara Jagger from the first game and Sleepy Hollow? But that's definitely her, right?
I'm getting flashbacks.
Holy fuck.
Remember
Wait.
Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Can we go through this tree? Oh.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
That I can't look at? Okay,
Tracks.
and...
Barefoot.
Tracks.
Nightingales?
Oop.
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
We did go through this tree. Okay.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Alan's still trying to write his way out of wherever the hell he is.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
All right. Okay. This seems like a good place to pause and take a short break. Oh, this is so good. Alan is still trying to finish his story, finish Departure, or whatever the follow-up was, and write his way out of the dark place. He's still in the lake somewhere. And somehow his pages are finding their way here, but is he the one who's... Like, is he the reason these people are wandering out of the lake that disappeared in 2010? Or... like... have his pages been showing up for a long time? Or are they just showing up now? Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited to find out, though. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I hope you guys are having fun with Scary Tober. And I really, really hope everybody... like, so far, I'm loving this game. It's spookier and creepier, and it's not like the... it's not anything like... well, it's kind of like... gameplay-wise, it's a big departure from Alan Wake 1. We're investigating. We're solving puzzles. I haven't shot a gun once. In fact, the only kind of weaponry that I have been involved with in this game, I haven't even shown a flashlight at anybody. I just got stabbed as a fat naked man. I'm already loving this. Okay, I will be back in a couple minutes. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope everyone's having fun. See you in a few.